This is a response video to Slaxxxer, Dave in the UK, and it's in regards to his last video that he just made, copyright BS. I just want to, say a few things before I get into, Dave's actual video. On one of my other channels, I had a copyright strike, and basically what that did was it was a mistake on my behalf and another person. They allowed me to put some of their content on my channel. Let me just explain what happened. And one of those videos was a interview that this person did with some person, and so I figured, okay, well, it's on his channel and they're okay with him having it on his channel, I'll put it on mine. Well, that wasn't the case. It got flagged. They claimed copyright on it. They did the worst case scenario. They didn't want to take the monetization. They didn't want the monetization. They just basically flagged it, and what that did was that took the money away from that video. Now, I sat on this because when you get something like that where it takes the monetization, if you contest it, because it says in the way that I read it anyway, that basically if you contest this and you lose, you could end up losing your channel. So that's just with one copyright strike. That's the way I read it. So I thought about this, and I sat on this for a couple of months contemplating, and I watched various videos on YouTube of people saying, if you get a copyright strike and you think that the copyright strike is unjustified, or the content is yours or whatever, then contest it. Now, when you do contest it, you have to put all your details in, your name, address, telephone number, reason why you're contesting this, because what has to happen, in my understanding of this, is that basically, in order for that strike to stay, and for you, if it is, which is what I'm reading, that for you to lose your channel, they have to take you to court, and you have to lose, right? Now, hiring an attorney and taking you to court is a lot of money, right? It's a lot of time and effort, right? Now I'm going to get into this fair use thing that everybody, talks about. This is fair use, this is fair use, this is fair use. On my channel, I have an interview with a patent attorney, right? Who is against, he is against IP. His name is Stefan Kinsella. The name of the video is Where is the Fair Use with patent attorney Stefan Kinsella. I'll put a link in the about section of this video, so you can click on it and listen to what he has to say. So basically, what it all boils down to, fair use, is although there's some kind of, there's a claim that there's some kind of fair use, you can take somebody's work and turn it into your own, creativity, and do certain things with it. What it boils down to is, it's not that. A jury will decide. A judge, a jury, a court, going to court over this will make the decision of whether this is fair use or not. And if you go to court and you're being sued because of the copyright claim, and the jury finds in your favor that, hey, listen, he only used like 10 seconds of a song, or 10 seconds of a video, or he took the whole video and manipulated it and made it completely different by 30-40%, so it wasn't the person's original content, it was all changed, then obviously the jury rule on that, then that's it. You know, you've got your so-called fair use, right? So that's what it all boils down to. Personally, myself, I think that IP sucks, intellectual property. I don't agree with it. I don't think that copying is theft, because the original is still in place. There's no theft, you know, taking place. If you copy something, you know, the person that originally made the video, they still have it. And you have a copy too, and you know, you get to do whatever you want with it. And but the problem is, some people seem to think that because you take something that's already on the internet and use it creatively, artistically, whatever you want to call it, you know, change it up, that you stole something from them, you know, and you didn't. The original is still where it was. You didn't, like, take it from their channel, you know, you didn't steal it, and now the video's missing off their channel and they're not making any money on it. You know, the original is still on their channel. They still have what they created. And so there's no, you know, there's no theft. You know, you just copied it. But some people seem to think that, oh, well, that was my idea, and they seem to think that they're entitled to keep making money off it and stuff like that. You know, if somebody makes a car that runs on air, you know, you don't have to put any fuel in it, you know, it just, by pushing a button, air comes in and the vehicle runs, and you manage to get photographs of that, you know, somehow you buy one and you reverse engineer it, and you actually make one, you know, you haven't stolen a thing. The original is still in place. Somebody says, oh, well, you know, if you now start selling that for half the price of what I am selling it for, and that was my idea, well, I'm sorry, your marketing needs to be changed. But at the end of the day, copying's not theft. It's if the original's in place, it's not. Anyway, so yeah, Dave, it's up to you. I know you're like not thinking, you know, you're thinking now not to contest this because of the ramifications. It's up to you, buddy, but you know, a lot of people, if you go and look on YouTube and talk about this, there's videos saying, you know, contest it, because a lot of the time these people don't want to, you know, they don't want to have a lawsuit. They don't want to hire an attorney. I mean, if you've got nothing, what are they going to get out of you? Listen, I can understand if you were a rock star that was like touring the world, and you know, you got millions of dollars, millions of pounds in your bank account, lived in a big house, had stuff that they could take from you. But if you've got nothing that they can take from you, to me, what have you got to lose? Apart from losing in court, that's it, you know. And all your work on your channels, that can be resolved. What you could do is, right now, you could copy all those videos down and put them on a second channel. So if you lose this particular channel, you can, you still got your other channel, you know, let people know. I know that's going to take a lot of time for you to download those videos, or, you know, if you've got them and you know where they are on file, you could start uploading them. That way you've got your work just in case you lose. But yeah, what it all boils down to is some people getting rich off, you know, small people that take creative content and make it different, or make it more appealing, or like, even if it's your opinion about something, right? If it's your opinion, like you take somebody's video and you're talking about it and your opinion, and this is one thing that I don't get. You get all these people, these big YouTubers that have got millions, and this is why I think sometimes that YouTube is rigged. They got millions of subscribers, right? And they see a video of somebody saying something, and what they do is they take parts of that video and they start like slandering that person. This guy or this woman's nuts, you know, the craziest feminist on YouTube, you know. I mean, you've only got to Google some of these, you know, some of these things, you know. You'll see these reaction channels, these so-called new news channels, and just looking at this content, they've used somebody else's content in their video. However, they seem to get away with this. I don't get how some people get a pass and some people don't. Maybe it's because they're with a network and the network fights for them, and you know, they're giving so much money of their money to the network. I've noticed that it's normally the persons with the verification mark against their name. So they're with a network, most of them, and I don't know if it's the network that's doing it, but yeah, some people seem to get a pass. I mean, if somebody takes your content and puts it up there, and you know, well, I know that there was one particular video, I just want to say this before I close. There's one particular video about some book or something, or some movie that somebody criticized. And because the guy didn't like the criticism of it, he said that, and apparently it fell under this fair use, right? Because he didn't like the criticism that this channel was making, he put a strike against the person. I forget what the name of it was, but I do remember it because not long back when I made the Where is the Fair Use video with the patent attorney, right then there was a trend going around hashtag WTF or some you or something like that. Anyway, where's the fair use? You know, sure you'll find it, and there'll be videos. Where is the fair use? But yeah, I mean, it's up to you. But I think that if you contest it, you'll get the strike removed, because I don't think that they're going to waste their time, money, to hire an attorney to, you know, to take you to court. So that's just my thoughts on it. It's entirely up to you. I know you said that you've thought about it, but the majority of people, if you go and look on YouTube that talk about this, that's what they say. They say, you know, just contest it. Go, you know, I did with my channel, and they weren't prepared to take me to court, and I got everything back. So anyway, peace, my friend. I hope this information is valuable to anybody out there, and if you like this video, you know, stick a like on it, comment below, and share the video so other people get an understanding. Fair use, it's BS. Copyright's BS, and this fair use is BS, for the simple fact that the place where fair use gets decided is in court. You know, YouTube's not going to take a hit from anybody, so what they're going to do is, if somebody, you know, says, hey, this guy's using my content, right, they're just going to flag it. You know, somebody's going to look at it, and they're going to strike you, and that's it. So yeah, alright, peace out, take care.